back in like what, 2005 or 6? 2005, 6 or 7. Someone jumped off from way up high, committed suicide supposedly. There was a roller skater. His sister was somehow in like the movie business, not in a big way I don't think, but somehow that came up as like a thing. But I would wind up working in the building across the street a year after. That building is now the Canopy Hotel. Before, it housed social services like women in transition and all that. Now it's a hotel that says Canopy, which I see as Canopia. Because the whole complex is like a drug enforcement agency front, you know. So anyway, Girard, anything north of Girard is, you know, you're pretty much guaranteed drugs north of Girard Avenue, and they have the Girard in here. They have Naked Lunch, they have Mom's Organic, they have Federal Donuts, Canopy, because the OPY is in cursive, and the can is not in cursive, so that's why it makes it stand out. Anyway, then they have this co-op WeWork building, which is kind of uncool. Like it would be like WeWork. They really don't work in there. Actually, it's like kind of fake. They don't really work. It's fake-ish. This whole complex to me is fake-ish. So, which means a show. So there are people who already have money who can lease out these spaces, right? So you have to have money first, right? Where do you get that money? So I'm wondering how much business these places actually do, or if it's sort of a show. Empty swing. Aww. I want someone to swing, a friend, you know, but in a good way, you know, not the negative conversational way. Heart and Talk. So the Girard is a residential like apartments here, and also Roost is in there, an extended stay hotel across from Canopy. Should we do a Canopy? You get bikes here, I guess. Well, that's his bike. But I guess if you stay at Canopy, I guess you can get these orange bikes. There's Federal Donuts. Trip on that thing there. And Canopia is basically there. I'll show you why people think this. It's a theory. But chicken, you know, are you a fried chicken? Yeah. By Hilton, like a Hilton of cocaine, drugs, whatever. See how they're different. It looks a little different. Like the OPY looks more cursive than the CAN. They had Brian Sims, the senator. His office used to be in here, like right here. This building looks better than it used to look. It looked a little bit more run down. And of course, Lowe's is right there with a big radio tower on the top. And someone actually jumped either from very high, close to the roof, or similar, and sadly splat right down there. Not many people know that or remember. You'd have to be a certain type of person who was in the area, or somehow the news stuck in your brain for whatever reason. Do we want the Plaza? Oh no. All right, let's go to the Plaza because there's actually people here. Here's smoothies at this truck here. I love food trucks. They add to, you know, the whole excitement of a city. There's Ollie's. Center. Sometimes there's a truck here also. They're not here right now. It's kind of later, so. Alright, it's actually filled up. It's a perfect weather day. It's not too hot, not too cold. You know, it's kind of cloudy. So if you wanted to sit out, today's the day. So hot chocolate run and a women's protest. Women's protest expected to bring in tons of women protesting and men tomorrow noon to 3. All down here. Shake Shack from City Hall down to Independence Mall. So that'll be a huge crowd tomorrow for this area. It smells good. Perfect timing on the red and black. And there was a car that's red and black, unusual, like Toyota Prius or similar there. And I still smell like a pilot light is out here, and Shake Shack always smells like gas for some reason. And those traffic beeps, you know, on the signals they often sound like, you know, in a hospital, the IV dripping or what have you. So we got, wow, they got, you know, these little riders looking LA-ish, you know, California style is what I call those little mini motorcycles or microcycles, whatever they're called, BMX-ish.